Hello, welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Acts, and we are playing in the indie sphere again with the band that you brought to me that I'd not heard, but I'm loving as I'm getting more of them. Half
Yeah,
Man, Half Biscuit, and
yeah.
Rabble Rouser, National Shite Day.
And this one comes off like I think a lot of the stuff we've done so far comes from Acton Bono, and this is from the album after it, CSI Ambleside. And again, you've got a lot of their naming conventions for not only songs but albums. Yeah, they we said it on other videos, and I think you're right. Probably that they would sit if they're going to sit anywhere under like a kind of indie banner, but they're just a few northern lads who are funny, aren't they? And can play and got like a decent enough voice and can play instruments. But and when I say they're funny, they are. I don't know. They're a little bit beyond funny for me. They are excellently and cleverly and witty and insightfully funny,
And
wrapped
also
up in
weird.
yeah, but wrapped up in as you say, like kind of quirky Englishness. And not to say that there isn't quirks in other countries, but there's just something so inherently British English wherever they're playing, because they do play in Scotland and Wales in certain points, but whichever part of the country they're talking about, colloquialisms that probably mean more to us than anyone else in the world, and also
Yeah.
stuff that plays with our age. I think they clearly watched the same crap we had to watch as kids, or going on and experience the same newspaper generation that we did and things like that. I will never tire of these, because I think they will always be truly inventive with the concepts that they play with in their songs.
Yes. So, shall we see what is National Shite Day?
Well, and I think to go behind the curtain a bit, I think both of us have had quite a shite day, haven't we? So let's hope that the Bickies cheer us up.
It is fitting.
Let's do this.
Pulling the ice axe from my leg, I staggered on, spin trick stinging my remaining eye. I finally managed to reach the station, only to find that the bus replacement service had broken down. After wondering to myself whether or not it should actually be called a train replacement service, I walked out onto the concourse and noticed the giant screen seemed to have been tampered with, probably by a junior employee. Disgruntled commuters were being regaled with some dismal TVM involving a tug-of-love custody battle. Stockard Channing held sway. Down in the high street, somebody careered out of boots without due care or attention. I suggested they learn some pedestrian etiquette, i.e. sidle out of the store gingerly and brace the margin. Fat kids with sausage rolls, poor sons conducting polls. There's a man with a mullet going mad with a mallet in millets. I tried to put everything into perspective, set it against the scale of human suffering, and I thought of the Mugabe government and the children of the Calcutta Railways. This worked for a while, but then I encountered Primark FM. Overhead a rainbow appears in black and white. joined association was roundly ignored. What amused you? I felt sorry for him. He'd only been locked up for public nuisance offences, one of which saw him beachcombing the Dee estuary. Found a dead wading bird, took it home, parceled it up and sent it off to the rubber-faced irritant Phil Cool with a note inside which read, "Is this your sandaling?" Another time saw him answering an advert in the music press. Keyboard player required, Doors, Floyd, etc. Must be committed, no time wasters. You can guess the rest. I always imagined he would simply wander off someday into the hills, to be found months later, his carcass stripped by homeless dogs, his exposed skull a perch for the quartering crow. I folded away the letter and put it in my inside pocket. All of a sudden I felt brushed by the wings of something dark. May the Lord have mercy on Stringy Bob. I do believe it's national. It all points to national. Someone's declared it national. My birthday and national. No bug roll, it's national. Cue drum roll, it's national.
So
Well, that
should it
definitely
be
gets you out of your shite day.
should it be a train replacement or a bus replacement? These are the sort of gritty topics that I feel we need to get to the bottom of.
Well, there is a bus that does the train replacements that does put on the front of it, "Choo choo, I'm a train."
I like
When
that.
I see that,
I like that.
it does make me chuckle. But more importantly than if it is bus replacement or train replacement, is when you leave Boots, remember the pedestrian code.
Yeah, and I said, like, not to say that this is so locale specific that some of it can't be picked up, but it is also for our international viewers who are going, there's a lot I didn't understand in there. I think the truth of it is that it's stuff that would be generic in a lot of places, just swap out the store or swap out the stupid things that people are doing. But yeah, certainly for that first half, it gets to it earlier. The Bickies do this quite a lot. The ability to point out the absolute lunacy of the world and the lives that we live, and you get to the point where I tried to put everything into perspective so that it gets a scale of human suffering, and I thought of the Mugabe government and the children of the Calcutta railways, and who hasn't done that? Like, and not necessarily those ones specifically, but who hasn't been having a really bad day and everything's the end of the world, and at some point, probably far too late, you catch yourself going, what am I really moaning about here? Like, in comparison to some of the bad stuff that happens out there, get over yourself. But then moments later, someone does something else to annoy you, and you are straight back into your own mind and your own perception of the world and how the world is unfair and against you on National Shite Day, which unfortunately is Monday to Friday most weeks.
Yes. there is just something with them that their lyrical wordplay is just great.
Yeah.
The mullet with a mallet in millets.
In millets, yeah. I mean, like, if we were listening to a hip hop artist do this, we'd be like patting them on the back for how amazing their bars are and how they've got that ability to tap into things that connect with us, but by using pop culture references, or in this case, just day-to-day references. But yeah. Lyrically, they are masters, aren't they?
Yes, it is one of those I really do need to listen to more. But I do keep holding myself because I'm like, we've got stuff in the list that I have to first listen to on here. It's I do it for you guys.
They have catchy choruses as well, don't they?
Yeah,
and I think that's something for the what they do for the rest of it. That they also know how to deliver that bit that not only makes you smile because it's funny, but go like. It's been a while since I've listened to this album, and I'd forgotten how catchy the National Shite Day chorus is. And at some point on one of our shows, or a new show, I might even invent a new show just so we can use that as a stinger, because I think it's amazing. But yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased that you like them, but also I'm pleased that you're kind of holding off a bit, because I think it's nice for me to see you and hear you talk about them, is the honest truth, because for many years I was in I would say a secret society, but a small society of it. But as the videos come out, we often get people coming on going, oh, I love them as well, I saw them here, I saw them there, or this is a song you like. And it's kind of nice to meet the community that I haven't had to speak to, and you joining that community with it, like.
So yes, down there, more Bicky's picks, and fill the list with more of them, and means I can then start listening to the albums. As always,
down there
YouTube
for how
things.
bad Primark FM is.
Oh.
To be honest, I didn't even know Primark FM was a thing. I think I've been in a Primark once to buy a Christmas jumper many years ago, but I think that's the only time I've ever been in one. But I'm aware of their existence. I see them. I
occasionally have to do the run for the better half when I'm in the city at work. And it's a horrible, horrible place.
Prophetic, by the way, with the no bog roll. It's National Shite Day. Fast forward a few years, and you could play this thing during COVID, early days of COVID and I don't know. Let us know in the comments for international viewers. Did you go through the lunacy that we did? That when there was rumours of being locked down, people rushed to the shops to buy every toilet roll ever invented and created a national toilet roll shortage?
Yes. So yeah, let us know down there. YouTube things, like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until next time, hopefully you are not having a National Shite Day.
And if you are, listen to this song, it'll pick you right back up again.
Exactly. Yeah. So until next time, goodbye.